I don't know where I should start, but a long time ago, when I was in high school, I think I was in high school, got a bass, played in a band. One of my band members was my little brother, Wes, the frontman for the Fault Lines. So we had a good rapport playing in that band together, and I played bass, I played guitar, put it away for a long time after his last project kind of fell through and he started up the Fault Lines with Griffin. I was just around. I would come to the shows. I liked Griffin. Obviously, me and Wes know how to play music together. They were doing the duo thing, guitar and drums, and I just feel like Wes thought it was time to fill out the low end. He asked me to join, and I hadn't played bass in a long time, so I picked it back up and eventually got a new one, and just practiced the crap out of it until I felt like I was good. Growing up, whenever I would play bass before I was played with a pick, I tried when I was first playing the instrument to learn the traditional finger pick style, and I just never took to it. I really committed to wanting to do that this time. I was like, okay, I'm not in high school anymore. If I want to be a part of this group, if I'm going to play bass, I need to know how to play bass. Not that there's anything wrong with playing with the pick, but I wanted to know how to play in the traditional way with my fingers. Now I really prefer to play that way. I still play a few of our songs with the pick and they sound good with the pick for those songs, but I really prefer playing with my fingers. I've known about all these songs since Wes showed them to me before the Fault Lines was even a thing. When I first heard all of these, Goes Both Ways was my favorite, and it stayed that way for a long time. But after hearing all of these recordings back, Cotton and Knot has really risen in the ranks. My favorite part of the recording process is probably when we went in to re-record the bass on punches. Just because I was nervous about re-recording that song. That's probably the most technically difficult song we do. I nailed most of it in one take. I was pretty proud of myself for that. It was definitely a learning experience. I know that normally it would go a little quicker and we wouldn't be in the studio for 9 months, but it was a great starting point, great experience to learn how this kind of thing works. The whole band really got, I think, more out of it than if we had a more traditional studio experience. I hope that the intention and the meaning of the songs comes through, and this has nothing to do with me, but I hope that the lyrics really shine because I think that they're really well written songs. We worked our butts off on them, so I think that comes through. There's, of course, as somebody who grew up with stage fright, very small part of me that's nervous about getting up on stage and performing in front of people, but everybody's there for us. It's our thing that's coming out. I'm just excited to get this out there for everyone to hear, and I think it's going to be a good time. I'm Mason Meyers of the Fault Lines, and I'm very excited for everyone to hear the 60 Cycle EP.